This podcast is a satire about romance psychics. Any similarity to any living or dead psychics is a coincidence. Also, this podcast is only for entertainment. This podcast may contain language not appropriate for young children. From a penthouse suite overlooking Goose Lake, it's time for the big bad romance psychics, Miss Green and Ronaldo. Having problems with your love life? Don't worry, Mrs. Green and Ronaldo are here to help you.
Ronaldo, your last romance psychic reading was pitiful. Women aren't fish. Maybe there is a good reason why she hasn't even given him a kiss on the cheek after 4 months of dating. Maybe he's a dud.
Maybe because she is a gold-digging bottom fish who is only dating him for his money.
No. Maybe she wants to be sure he is not going to just catch a fish and not call her again.
That is so Marianismo, to say something so one-sided like that about men. You think men are all selfish so women can treat them badly.
Marianismo. There is no such word.
Yes, there is. I may not be pronouncing it correctly, but it's a Marianismo. Woman is the opposite of a macho man. A macho man shows excessive pride in his manliness. A Marianismo woman shows excessive pride in being a woman and treats men like they are beneath her.
Boo, if a man wants companionship, he should be willing to give something in return.
Bull to you. A man can get companionship from a dog. And a dog doesn't cost him over $100 if they go to a fancy restaurant.
Only you would take a dog to a fancy restaurant. Anyway, what's wrong with being a Marianismo woman who is good and who thinks she is special?
Nothing, but it's wrong for a woman to accept an expensive gift if she has no intention of being more than a companion. Only a rich man can afford a Marianismo woman.
Ronaldo, I think you're wrong every time you open your mouth. Let's move on to the next caller.
The next caller is Alice, and she thinks her husband might be cheating on her.
Hello Alice, this is Miss Green, your romance psychic.
My problem is I have been married for 5 years, and my husband is never home. He gets up every morning at 6, and when he gets off work he goes to a bar with some of his co-workers and he doesn't get home until after midnight. Then he wakes up at 6 in the morning and goes back to work. He plays golf all weekend, and he comes home after midnight on Monday morning. I very seldom get a chance to talk to him. Do I have a future of romance with him?
Yes, Alice, you have a future of romance, but not likely with this husband. It's unlikely he is going to change. I looked into your future 5 years from now, and I see you are getting married again. He looks like a nice guy, and I hope you will be able to spend a lot of time with him, and your present husband enjoys being single.
Hello Alice, this is Ronaldo, your favorite romance psychic. Let me see what I can see. Oh yes, I see you sitting in an office with a marriage counselor. Don't sweep out the rug with the dirt. Miss Green wants you to get rid of the dirt and your husband after living with him for 5 years. At least see if you can get him to go to a marriage counselor and give your husband a chance to save your marriage. Thanks for calling.
It's obvious you're not a very good psychic. Do you really believe her husband is going to give up the life he's living and live a normal life with Alice? He is single, he's not really married to Alice. He's never with her. He's only concerned about himself. Sometimes you have to sweep out the rug with the dirt when the rug is too dirty to clean. Okay, let's go to the next caller. Hello, I'm Miss Green, your romance psychic. What can I do for you?
This is Captain Nelson from the Winterland Fire Department. It seems you left your coffee pot on this morning, and there was a fire in your apartment. If you're really a psychic and can predict the future, wouldn't you have remembered to turn off your coffee pot?
Ronaldo, is this a call from one of your friends again? I don't own a coffee pot.
Hey, don't blame me if you get crank calls all the time.
Let's take one more call. It's from Terence, who says his girlfriend keeps talking about how great her last boyfriend was at making love.
Hello, Terrence. This is your romance psychic, Miss Green.
Yes, Miss Green, my problem is my girlfriend is always telling me how great her old boyfriend was in bed. I'm sick and tired of listening to her bragging about this guy. I saw a photo of him and he looks like a real jerk. I've read dozens of books and magazines on how to make love, but she still brags about how great he was in the sack. Do you think I have a future with her?
I'm receiving a psychic message about your problem. I see you asking her what you can do to get into her old boyfriend's league in the love-making department. Maybe he was doing something that you might find distasteful. Not everyone can do something they feel is just plain gross. If this doesn't work, I suggest maybe it's time to move on.
Okay, Terrence. Ronaldo here. Let me close my eyes and see what I can see. Yes, I see you trying to achieve your goal. Never giving up. As time goes on, your girlfriend's memories of her old boyfriend ringing her bell will fade, and pretty soon she will only hear your bell ringing. Or maybe she will learn how to keep her mouth shut about her old boyfriend's chimes. And if she tells you she would like you to go where you have no desire to go, don't lose hope. Let's face it, Terrence, most lovemaking is gross. But most people love it that way. That's one reason why there are thousands of babies born each year.
No kidding. I was wondering where babies came from.
But Terrence, if you don't want to get your hands dirty or anything else dirty, there are toys you can buy on the internet that may help you in your quest to make your girlfriend happy. Thanks for your call. And remember to keep plenty of protection in your wallet during your quest.
Thank goodness we're out of time. This is Peter, Ronaldo and Ms. Green saying goodbye for now. This podcast was made only for entertainment purposes. If you try anything you heard on this podcast, proceed at your own risk. This has been a Leaky Raft production.